Before you jump on the Ozempic bandwagon, you need to know a few facts. Hi, I'm Dr. Keisha Ewers, and I help people reverse autoimmune disease by healing from the inside out and getting at root causes. This can be excess weight. It can also be liver inflammation and dysfunction like fatty liver. It can be gut dysbiosis. It can be hormone and adrenal fatigue. It can be toxic load and burden, and being on a prescription medication like Ozempic can make all of those things worse. It can also be trauma, and trauma eating patterns are sometimes what puts the excess weight on, and actually the last root cause for inflammation is genetics. And so sometimes you have genetics that actually predispose you to excess weight, and Ozempic is rarely the answer. So let's unpack that. So if this sounds like you can click the Linktree link underneath my profile picture, and there are some resources there to get you started on your healing journey. So let's talk a little bit about Ozempic. Ozempic is a medication, prescription medication, that was designed to treat type 2 diabetes. It's not for shedding excess pounds, which is how it's being used. It's being given out like candy right now for that. And what does it do? It can slow down your stomach process called gastroparesis, which can cause malnutrition, constipation, nausea, and vomiting. And when you slow that way down like that, then you're at high risk for bad bugs living in your gut, like small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, which then actually feeds weight. So when you go off the medication, you wind up with more weight than you started with, and then discouraged and sad because you never got at the root causes. So there are alternatives to Ozempic when you're trying to shed some extra pounds. And that means testing, not guessing, asking your body the right questions about how come it's holding on to excess weight, like fatty liver, autoimmunity, inflammation, food sensitivities, your genetics. All of these things are actually things that we can work with if we know that your body needs some help. So remember that weight is a feedback mechanism from your body to say it needs some attention. So are you ready to get started? Let's do it.